Good afternoon. Yes, you heard me right. Good afternoon. And of course, it might be good morning or good evening to you. Um, it's good afternoon for me because I was at the dentist this morning. So today's live chat, those of you who looked at the calendar will have seen, was this afternoon for me. And I survived the dentists, so here I am. I hope you had a better morning than I did, though. Today we're going to have a look at what people have been getting up to on live chat for the last week, and we're going to start with SA. And SA said hi there, which, as you know, I often don't reply to, but I did this time. I just went, hi SA, but then SA said, my teacher, why aren't you talking to me? Are you cross with me? And my reply was, have you done anything I should be cross about? Now, when I say live chat, it is a chat room and people can chat and send each other messages and they will appear as long as you're a member of Discuss. They will appear straight away. Unfortunately, I can't monitor it 24/7, so you do have to be a little patient if you want to hear from me. I'm hoping that people will talk to each other, which some of you are doing. Yay, well done. So, SA replied, no, but you don't answer me. Okay, so what you'd say there, SA, is no, but you haven't answered me. Okay, or no, but you didn't answer me. Okay, because I had answered you by the time you wrote no, but you don't answer me. So you can't say no, but you don't answer me because I have answered you. So what you could say is no, but you didn't answer me. Okay. Tenses are great fun when you play around with them. You have to think about, what message am I trying to convey? And I replied to SA, I always try to answer eventually. Okay, and I do, and sometimes I do miss posts. You just have to remind me, little gentle nudge, oi teacher, why aren't you talking to me? SA then wrote, how goes it? And Amatsu replied, hi SA, how goes what? Ooh, which sounds like my mother. And SA said, not too bad, which is perfect, but you need a little bit of capitalisation there, SA. Not capitalised, beginning of the sentence, and a full stop after bad, because then it completes the sentence. Which Amatsu reminded you of. Don't forget to start your sentence with a capital letter and end it with a full stop. Not too bad. She's written it in the text for you. That's very kind of you, Amatsu. I presume you meant, how are you? So my reply would be, I'm very well, thank you. And SA then kindly wrote back to Amatsu and said, thanks for your help. That's what we're here for, SA. Then Manu wrote, hello, my name is Manu. Your reply arrived very late. I'm from Spain. And I replied, as long as it didn't arrive too late. Okay, again, I'm not here 24/7. And maybe one day some other English speakers will join us, and maybe some other advanced English learners might join us and also have a little chat with you all. Till then, you're stuck with us, guys, and we can't be around 24/7. Australians, where are you? We need some people to cover the night shift. Americans as well. We need people to cover the American language as well, which is American English, I should say, not American language. Shanna wrote, hello, how are you, friends? I presume you meant, hello, how are you, friends, Shanna? Okay, few capital letters, and yeah, it's fine texting like that. Don't do that in a test, whatever you do, Shanna. Okay, and I just wrote, hi, Shanna. Shanna never got back to me. Karthik wrote, hi, please help me spoken English. Okay, and I wrote back, hi Karthik, how often do you practice your spoken English? Okay, so Karthik, hi, capital H, please help me, one L, there's not two L's in the middle of help, me with my spoken, SPOKEN, English with a capital E, full stop. Okay, happy to help you, but you'll have to be a little bit more interactive than that. Soumya then wrote, hi people, with an exclamation mark and a cute little smiley. Hi, just one I and a capital H, Soumya. And Zeb replied, hi Soumya, may I ask if you like Shrek? You have a donkey as a friend. Okay, and the reason is Soumya's got a cute avatar of Shrek, and I think it's Puss in Boots and the donkey I can't remember the donkey. Is it just the donkey, or has the donkey got a name in Shrek? And I replied, I loved Shrek until the third part. It was all downhill from there. And if you haven't seen Shrek's Shrek parts 1, 2 and 3, you won't know what I mean. Maybe you liked part 3. I thought it was awful. Manu then wrote, hi, Amatsu Scribbly, yes. Not sure. Okay. So, yeah, Manu, it's best to keep the threads you discuss in replies rather than sort of having a conversation in different new threads. What you do is you reply to a message rather than start a new message. Otherwise, the conversation won't flow. So, I think what you first wrote was, hello, teacher. Don't mind, I'll try reply you. Please tell me any mistakes that I had made. Where are you from? Okay, so hello teacher with a capital H. I don't mind, full stop. I'll try to reply to you. Please tell me if I make any mistakes. Where are you from? Okay, well, Manu, I'm from the UK, but those of you who sort of follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Second Life, Google Plus, you'll figure out eventually that I live in Germany for my sins. Anyhow, Amatsu wrote, hi Amatsu. Oh no, Manu wrote to Amatsu Scribbler. Hi Amatsu Scribbler, yes. I'm not sure what you were saying yes to. If you're not from Europe, I'm just trying to see if this thread makes any more sense. Okay, is late, very early to chat. Okay, if you're not from Europe, it is very late or very early to chat. By the way, how are you? Where are you from? Are you an English learner too? So not are you a English learner. R should be capital A, A-R-E. You an English, capital E, learner too. Then Zeb wrote, really? Amatsu's not from Europe. Gosh, I didn't know that. Amatsu then wrote, I think I am from Europe. You are, Amatsu. And Zeb wrote, at the same time, you're a Brit. To be both a European and a Brit might be like having a double nationality for some inhabitants of the British Islands. What do you mean, Zeb? It makes me wonder about the people living in the British territory of Gibraltar in the south of Spain. They have to feel Brit, Spaniard and European at the same time. Actually, some of them just feel one or the other, or not the other two, or just the one. I think that's half the problem, Zeb. Eleanor! Hi, Eleanor! Eleanor then joined in the conversation. You might know Eleanor as Poetria from the forum. I'm not sure, Amatsu. The British have always been the cut above the rest on their island. we always say a cut above the rest, not the cut above the rest. Don't ask me why, we just do. And then said, I think you call them pommies then. Don't take my words for granted, though. Now, only Australians call us pommies, and there's a whole long history behind that. Then Manu actually replied to me after asking me where I was from. Suddenly the penny dropped and Manu went, from Germany, sorry, I had forgotten it. I read it yesterday. Yeah, you're not expected to remember everything you read, don't worry. And don't forget, full stop, you just ended your sentence with a comma, so I was kind of waiting for you to write something else, but you didn't. Then I wrote to Manu, not a problem, I often forget. It's true, I've got a terrible memory. And this is when Eleanor joined us. Eleanor wrote, hi, I've just registered, now I'm younger. It's a wonderful way of staying younger, by the way, people. Just join different forums and then you'll suddenly find you're only a day old or a week old. Aladdin, welcome to Eleanor. Hi Eleanor, welcome to the live chat. I just say welcome to live chat, big smiley. I replied, hee hee, if only it were so simple. By that I meant making yourself younger. Zeb then wrote, hi Eleanor, what does it feel like to be younger? And Eleanor wrote, now I'm a baby dinosaur. Now you have to know Eleanor to know what she means by a baby dinosaur, because she takes on a little sort of dragon in Second Life. I think that's what you meant, Eleanor. So Zeb then wrote, strange, I don't remember there were books and internet connections during the Triassic, Jurassic and Cretaceous periods. Anyway, what kind of dinosaur are you? And Eleanor then wrote in French, just so that they can all laugh at me, un dinosaure aristocratique bien sûr. No idea if that's correct. Then Zeb said, not only may you suggest that Lynn is a fossil, thank you, but you always also want her to get into French. Lynn reads out messages during the live chat broadcast. I think you're right, Zeb. Let's keep going then. Un dinosaure aristocratique. It makes me wonder how you define the word aristocratic. I'm afraid I tend to have my guillotine at hand when I hear this word. Eleanor then wrote, look at my picture. Hi hi, ça ira, ça ira. I'm not sure if I did that one right. Zeb then wrote, your avatar first made me think of Mademoiselle de Beaumont, Chevalier Lion, but it doesn't fit the song. Maybe Marie Antoinette? I don't know. Who are you? And then Eleanor wrote, I'm not sure I can post links here. It's awaiting moderation. This is Emily du Châtelet's portrait by Latour. And Zeb wrote, I could see your link despite its written comment waiting for moderation, but the message is not open to everyone to read yet. Are you getting into maths? And Eleanor wrote, yes, I need it for philosophy studies. I finished some maths courses on Coursera. To tell you the truth, I'm rather illiterate. That's not true at all, Eleanor. Zeb then wrote, philosophy and mathematics, you can link the two together? Oh, what did you do, Zeb? And Eleanor then, I think this must have been the one with the link, replied, Descartes was also a mathematician. He was in touch with Pierre Fermat. And then there's the link. And yes, links go into moderation, I'm afraid, and we know why. But I think yours should work now, Eleanor. I've added you to the whitelist. Zeb wrote, sounds very analytical. I fear that it may be dangerous to apply analytical methods to philosophy. What kind of maths are you studying? It's probably not arithmetic. Okay, you're right there, Zeb. Eleanor wrote, true, Zeb. For example, it is difficult to extricate yourself from contradictions. If you measure degrees of belief, you can get 0 and some numerical value at the same time, depending on which approach you have employed. I should study arithmetic. It will remain between us, but I'm studying calculus now. He he he. It's useful to grasp Newton and Leibniz. Zeb then wrote, now you sound like Buzz. To infinity and beyond, lol. I like contradictions. Without them it would be boring around here, and too much into categorising everyone and everything. Yes. Mr. Kant. Then Eleanor wrote, hee, I adore Cantor's transfinite numbers. Cantor's transfinite numbers? Exclaimed Zeb. We definitely don't have the same acquaintances, lol. I have fun with your maths and eventually philosophical interests. Now that's a very good way to end a conversation, isn't it? Well, have fun with it. I've finished talking to you about it. Eleanor then wrote, they are somewhat crazy, thanks, with a nice link to something from Science Direct and being a mathematician. I then replied, Eleanor, if you're a dinosaur, what does that make me? A fossil? Zeb tried to reassure me by saying, no, Lynn, be reassured. Only your queen is a fossil. Well, for me. It's all about perspective. By the time you're her age, you'll think she's just a youngster. I replied, people have been sent to the tower for less, hee hee. And Zeb replied, I prefer if they sent me to Australia instead. Ah, that's your plan, is it? I'm not sure if they do that anymore, sending to penal colonies, Zeb, but good luck. And Eleanor put in a link to Cartoon Stock to a cartoon. Okay, so nice little conversation there. And those of you who think, oh, how did they have that conversation? Just watch how it flowed. They responded to each other and then led the conversation by moving away from it, coming back to it in different ways. That's how conversations work. They don't follow a linear trajectory. Okay, that only happens in ESL classrooms. Real conversations down the pub, in a coffee shop. They go off at tangents, they come back, they go off into something else. And that's why you have to have a good grasp of vocabulary so that you can follow all these different topics. Yeah, talking about one topic is actually quite, unless you're in a presentation or a meeting or in a lesson, it's actually quite unnatural to do that, I'm afraid. So Rose wrote, hi, I am Bangladeshi. I am a university student. I want to practice English. Okay, now if that was spoken, Rose, that would have been perfect, but you do need to capitalise when you're writing, and you need to capitalise the beginning of sentences and the first person I. Yeah, so when you say I am, the I should be capital, should be a capital I. I wrote, hi Rose, how often do you get to practice your English at university? I'd still like to know that. And Rose wrote, nothing back to me, but then Zeb wrote, hi Rose, I hope you feel comfortable among us. I'll second that. And Aladdin wrote, hello Rose, how are you? Rose wrote to Aladdin, I'm fine and you. A space between the full stop and the and you. So you got I'm fine, full stop, space, and you, question mark. And then Aladdin wrote, not bad. Welcome to the live chat. The live chat. You keep saying that, don't you, Aladdin? It's just live chat. Welcome to live chat. If you need any help, I'm here. Big smiley. Nice one. No need to capitalise the here at the end. And don't forget, smileys do not replace punctuation. So you just need a little full stop in there. A couple of people then said hello and hi. Moni, Jack and Jared. Jared, you wrote hello. I woo wanna talk to someone. Okay, so it's hello. I, capital, want to talk to someone. Okay, and someone is one word and then full stop. And then Jared wrote, how are you? And I replied to Jared, oh, by the way, the H in how are you should be capitalised, Jared. And I wrote, I'm very well, thank you, Jared. How are you? Jared never told me. I hope you're well, Jared. Pranzel Powdle then said hi, and Zeb replied, hi, Pranzel Powdle. Nice to meet you. I guess that you are Indian, am I right? Unfortunately, we still don't know because Pranzel hasn't come back to us. So, Pranzel Powdle, if you're out there, come back and tell us, are you from India or not? Zeb then wrote, after Big Dog, this is Wildcat. I wonder if cats lovers... Okay, you wouldn't say cats lovers. That would be the lovers of cats, as in, hello. So I wonder if cat lovers, I think that's what you meant, like, for example, a matsu. So you need to put, you wouldn't say like, for example. What you could do there is say, I wonder if cat lovers, comma, for example, a matsu, comma, will like this one, lol. And it's a clip to a YouTube video of a mechanical cat. You'll have to go into live chat and click on the link. And I wrote, well, you would certainly be able to hear it coming because the darn thing, it's just steam opera. It's like a steampunk cat. And Zeb wrote, it can't be a cat then, but it is. And I wrote, are you sure? And she wrote, yes, I am. As Amatsu quite rightly put, but you can't cuddle it. Zeb then said, lack of fur, no purring. I'm afraid it isn't an emo robot. So then we had Danushka Wasala who said, hi, I'm joined now. Okay, I think what you meant is, hi, I've joined now. I have done it. Yeah, here I am. I have joined this discussion. So then Zeb said, welcome, waiting for your next participation. And I just wrote hi, and we didn't hear any more, so no more participation. Then Sriranjini, oh gosh, how do I say that? Sriranjini said, hi friends, I am new to this site. Actually, I want to improve more English. While talking, I am not able to express more views properly. Hope you all help me. Okay, so hi should be H-I. H-A-I is German for shark. So hi with a capital H, I with a capital I. I want to improve my English. Okay, so M-Y for my. Ma is short for mother. Okay, and English with a capital E while talking. I'm not able to express my views properly. I hope you all. I hope you will all help me. And you should be Y-O-U. Okay, I know what you mean when you write you, but it's best to get into good practice and good habits when you're learning. And I replied, we do help each other here, Shri. See what I did there, Shri? I hope you don't mind me shortening all your names. And on other social platforms. So stick around and let's see what we can all do together. Anna then wrote, hi, I'm Anna. Could someone please help me in learning spoken English? I want to know that in what fields I should work on if I have an Indian accent. Thaku. Okay, so hi should be H-I. H-I-E, that's the first actually, Anna, so maybe get rid of that habit. And it's shorter, yeah? H-I, yeah, nice and short. I'm with a capital I, because it's you you're talking about. You're important, it's a capital I. Then could someone please, P-L-E-A-S-E, help me to learn spoken English? Good, you capitalise the E in English, so you're getting there. I, capital I, want to know in what fields or what things I should work on if I have an Indian accent. Again, I. Thank you. 2 words, T-H-A-N-K, Y-O-U. Thaku, never seen that before either. I sometimes see T-U as the short form, but really, again, get into good habits of writing it out correctly. Thank you. I wrote to Anna only a short time ago, actually, and I wrote, the most important thing, Anna, is that people can understand you. How do people react when they speak with you? Are you always being asked to repeat something? Now, if you're having conversations with people and they're always going, I'm sorry, what? Or just ignoring you, you might have a problem with your accent in that it's not understandable. If you just want to get rid of your accent in order to sound like, I don't know, the Queen, I wouldn't bother. It's too much effort. It will come naturally. Maybe when you're very advanced in English, you could work on accent perfection, but it will cost you time, effort, and it's much better to put that time and effort into improving your English all round, okay? If you're, however, having problems being understood, work on your pronunciation and enunciation, okay? I did point you, Anna, to some an article and some links on the website, okay? So read those, have a look at those. They do give some hints about accents and accent reduction, and some little tricks and tips you can use. There's other articles also on the English magazine, so just look through and see if anything there will help you. And if you're still stuck, come and talk to me. Kitely, Second Life, Google+, Skype. I actually speak with voice to people on those platforms, and I'll tell you if you've got a problem or not. Because if I go question mark, question mark, question mark in the chat window when you've spoken, then you've got a problem. Otherwise, it's all good. Noipi said hi. Matsu Scribbler then got into a little conversation with Manu again, and Manu said, I'm glad to salute you. That's so sweet. Attention. I know we say salutations, but really we don't salute outside the sort of forces and sort of the police and those kind of institutions. So here is not a military academy. You no need to salute. So I replied to Manu, no need to salute, Manu. We're not military here. Hey, if we were, I could be a general. I knew I shouldn't have typed that, because Zeb then wrote, a 4-star general? And I replied, anything would be better than a general dog's body. And Zeb wrote, this leaves the door open to many options indeed. Now, if you're not sure what a general dog's body is, it's somebody like me. So, you know, people say, what do you do? I say, oh, I'm a teacher. But they've got no idea from that I do the accounts, I do the programming, I do the websites, I do the design, I do the videos, I do the voice recordings, I do the sessions. But luckily I do have help on the forum and in Discuss from Amatsu and Zeb and Aladdin, and now it looks like Eleanor as well. So it's fine. But I am and I also make the tea and I clean the office. And that's what a general dog's body is. So general dog's body reporting for duty. Amatsu then wrote, hi Manu, these time zones, They are a pain. Yes, but, you know, they are there for a reason. And the reason is I get to get some sleep. Without time zones, I don't know what would happen. Maybe but then, you know, somebody on the other side of the work would have to work at midnight and work in the darker hours. That wouldn't be fair. So we do need time zones, or a flat planet. So that would be the only other option, is a flat planet, a one-sided flat planet. Of course, there are flat earthers out there, but I digress. So I think that's it for live chat this week. We've covered everything so far from 7 days ago. If I have missed anybody off, I apologise. I try to get everybody in, but of course time and the way the live chat runs in the threads sometimes defeats me. Oh, no, I'm mistaken. SA has just answered, busy teacher, busy teacher. So, yeah, what can I say to that essay? I basically, I'd rather be busy than bored, okay? And on that note, I think that's it for this week. And if I have missed anyone, you can always sort of poke me and say, oh, you didn't read out my message. Why not? I don't mind. And hopefully, you come and say hello in one of the sessions on a voice platform. Those of you who want to practice your spoken English, chat rooms are fine for typing and for building your confidence and for sort of structuring the kind of chit chat you can have, the sort of informal chit chat, but eventually you have to sort of get the vocal cords working and try it in a real live environment. There's lots of platforms out there that will allow you to do that. Webinars, hangouts, whatever they want to call it. Some of them are free, some you have to pay for. Yeah, that's life, isn't it? And don't forget, if you want a little bit more structure in what to type, what to write, go to the lessons website, and I think up to lesson 30 at the moment. We've also got discuss chats embedded in the lessons with specific questions you can answer, which will help you practice the tenses and practice some other conversational English. Okay, and I give word for word correction typed out on those sections. One day I might start reading them out online as well when I find a few hours in the week. Okay, so thank you for listening, and if you managed to make it all the way through, well, hey, give gold star. Remember, you can find the texts and read them as you listen, which can help your brain. I always say this, to make a connection between the words and the sounds and the written form and the spelling. Yeah, it all kind of starts coming together in the brain then. Get out there, though, that's the most important thing, and practice your English in real situations where you can be surprised, basically. Yeah? That'll make your brain really sit up and take notice. And don't forget, be nice and be kind. And if you can't be good, don't get caught. Bye.